Alright, final chapter of the Undead campaign. Chapter 8, Under the Burning Sky. 1 hour later on the hill overlooking Dalaran.
The Circle of Power has been prepared per your instructions, Lich. Are you ready to begin the summoning?
Nearly. I've been reading through Medivh's spellbook. His knowledge of demons alone is staggering. I suspect that he was far more powerful than anyone ever realized.
Not powerful enough to escape death, that is for certain. Suffice to say, the work he began, we will finish today. Let the summoning commence.
Okay, so we have to defend Kel'Thuzad for half an hour. Alright, hint, there's a fountain. Excellent. Fountain of power. What do we have over here? A laboratory. That might be very useful. We can get a shredder. Some sappers. I don't really know what good the sappers will be. Other gold mine over here that we are going to want to take as soon as possible. So, I remember this
Lord
mission
Office,
being
our
pretty
scouts
hard,
have found
actually.
a cache of goblin landmines.
Excellent. We will make good use of them.
Okay, so we've got an acolyte here, an acolyte here, one here that I believe we're going to leave in those spots for repair work. We have several acolytes on that mine already. I'm going to make a couple more. And we're going to send them over to haunt the other gold mine as quickly as we can. We're going to want those resources. And so that is where those goblin land mines
Speak, fool.
are.
The
Now,
damned stand
let's-
ready.
Kel'Thuzad's treasure is over here. We
Finally.
might... Oh, we're going to want the Pipe of Insight. That was a very good item he had.
Tread lightly.
But for now, we will... Let's see.
The damned stand ready.
Pause and
Ah,
paste
at
here, and we'll go
last.
get those landmines, place them, and then we'll have Arthas pick up the pipe instead. We'll also take out these guys and gain
The
access to that
damned
laboratory.
stand ready. Speak, fool.
So, okay, now we're going to want to get a
I bow
lot
to your
more
will.
Our
ziggurats.
forces are under attack.
I gladly
I
obey.
mean, a lot more ziggurats. Oh, what do we have going on here? We already have
The
our first
damned
attack
stand
coming in.
ready.
That's okay.
Defend
We'll just
Kel'Thuzad at all costs.
just
the
grab,
summoning must not be
our-
disrupted.
Crypt Fiends and this one Necromancer that we left behind
This
here.
better be good.
Our forces are under attack.
The damned
We will
stand
deal with
ready.
these guys come up
Thy
and put all
bidding,
these
master.
acolytes on
I
auto
wish
repair.
only to serve. What is it now?
goblin
This is more
landmines.
like
Hopefully
it.
they'll all fit on one stack. It looks like
Inventory is full.
well, they won't quite. Okay, we can get rid of...
Our forces
the
are under
spider
attack.
ring.
At last. Frostmourne
Arthas up
hungers.
here to... Oh, I guess those guys already left.
Summoning is complete.
Can't quite get the shredder yet, but
Summoning
eventually I
is
will like to get the
complete.
shredder. So,
Finally.
we'll do quick work of them.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Let's get some more ziggurats in
My
this
fate
spot
is sealed.
here. Get those
My life
acolytes
for
and send them
Nezul.
over to haunt this gold mine for us. And now I have
No
to
one
decide where I
orders
want to
me
put these
around.
landmines. And I think we're going to put a few over here
This
for
is
now.
more like it.
We have 12 total, so we can put 4 at each entrance. And these will be particularly
Frostmourne
useful
hungers.
early on while we're getting our defense
This
built
is more
up.
like it. Frostmourne hungers.
Nope. Put some up here next.
At last.
Actually, technically 2 entrances here.
Frostmourne hungers.
Oh, look.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Oh, they're not setting off the
at
landmines.
last.
Perhaps they need some time to arm or something. Okay, their one went off.
What is it now? Summoning is complete.
So we'll just
Finally.
throw down one more here.
Summoning is complete.
Maybe another
This is
land
more
spot,
like it.
spot,
Is
and
complete.
the last two we will kind of.
Finally.
Oh, we have more than two left. I must have miscounted. That's all right.
Frostmourne
We'll
hungers.
spread them around in this area and maybe drop one more.
This is more like
up
it.
here, perhaps. Over here,
Finally.
we'll see. All right, let's get these
Tread
upgrading. We'll have Arthas and his troops just kind of ready to swing around, and we'll get this,
Where shall my blood be
this
spilled?
gold mine haunted here, which we shouldn't have to defend because anyone that makes their way up here is going to have to go past these ziggurats.
My life for Ner'zhul.
Upgrade these ones into spirit towers, and we'll come over here to the west.
I bow to your will.
We'll start making some ziggurats over here.
Thy will be done.
Oh, okay. We've got
Frostmourne
griffins coming in
hungers.
from this
Upgrade
way. This is good.
complete.
Now I know we need to build ziggurats in that spot as well.
At
So
Where
last.
shall my blood be
That
spilled?
is important information that I'm glad we have.
I
now.
gladly obey.
I'm going to build these in little clumps of 4 or
The
so.
Legion's fury scorches the sky.
Oh,
the barriers
okay.
between
Our
the
Crypt
worlds
Fiends
are
don't have the
weakening.
web ability yet. We need to research that
The
right
Legion
away.
has sent hellhounds to aid us. The beasts are yours to command,
Arthas.
Death Knight.
Maybe do what he can against these guys. Hellhounds have come to help us. Where are they? Just a few. They are good. They do all the demons they're going to
No
send to
one
help
orders
us
me
are great.
around.
They all do chaos damage, which
This is more like it.
I remember
Summoning
correctly
is
ignores
complete.
armor,
Summoning
or maybe it
is
just
complete.
does.
Summoning is
I think it does
complete.
equal damage to all
Research
types of
complete.
armor. So, you know, heavy armor doesn't do any better against it. Buildings take the same amount of damage that normal units would. It's quite good. So.
Summoning is
let's
complete.
have Arthas pick
Summoning
up
is complete. Summoning is complete.
Frostmourne
Frostmourne
Pike.
hungers.
And we'll take the gloves of hate. Back speed.
Our
No
town is
one
under
orders
attack.
me around.
Always quite good. So,
Finally.
all right, we're just gonna have this army
Summoning
swing
is
around. I mean, we've got all
last.
these buildings, and they're gonna be great, but we're not gonna have them hold the defense by themselves,
For the
especially
Lich King.
later
Upgrade
when they're
complete.
sending siege equipment, tanks.
This is
We're
more
definitely
like
gonna
it.
need an army that can move around and take them out. So we're going to want to be upgrading our army. Necromancers, I don't think are not going to be terribly important on this mission.
I bow
because,
to your will.
This is a mission where the Necromancers are really good for a big push where you get a bunch of skeletons and you can push hard
I
for a
wish
few minutes. But
only
for
to serve.
sustained, long-scale assaults, I
Research
don't think they're
complete.
particularly useful
My
for
life
us.
for Ner'zhul.
So, get a couple
Thy will be
more,
done.
these.
My fate
Line
is
us up
sealed.
very well, but that's okay. So I think by now we should be able to get that shredder. So I'm going to
What
send
is it
Arthas
now?
over to get that. Those are upgrading. Our Crypt Fiends can now bring down flyers, which is good.
Upgrade complete.
Let's turn this into a Black Citadel so we have access to our top-tier technologies as soon as possible.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay. Great. Now we have a shredder who we're going to put to work over there, and that's going to free up these units to help us defend elsewhere.
Behind.
In fact, we can even put a few of them. Well, we'll let them be in their own.
Summoning is
Arthas doesn't have a lot of
summoning
room
is
left in
complete.
his group there. So that's
Research
fine.
complete. town
Summoning
is
is
under attack.
complete.
Oh, okay.
Summoning
I
is
was
complete.
mistaken. We do need to defend this gold mine, at least a little bit. So, at least from flyers. So we will send over
I
our
bow to your
Crypt
will.
Fiends to deal with that right now. We'll have to remember to make some more. Zealots? Is that what they're- no, acolytes.
wish
I always want to call them
only to
zealots.
serve.
That's StarCraft. We'll have these acolytes. Some
Thy
few ziggurats in that
master.
spot, maybe 3
Thy
or
will
so.
be done.
Frostmourne hungers.
Where shall my blood be
I think we'll get a
spilled?
few more in this sort of spot as well. move up in this direction
My
so they
fate
can
is
kind
sealed.
of be prepared to fight any guys coming from that way.
I wish only to serve.
We'll need to
Research
make
complete.
3 more of those as soon as we can, but we gotta wait for the Black Citadel to finish upgrading first.
Finally.
Alright, so I'm looking at Arthas's army here, and they're going to be sending progressively stronger units against us,
Our town
and
is under
tanks.
attack.
So I might actually make a few meat wagons, oddly enough.
At last.
Tell the Seeker, I feel like we've killed you before.
Summoning
I don't know.
is complete. Summoning
Name's
is
familiar.
complete. Summoning is complete.
Frostmourne hungers.
Okay,
Summoning
so I'm
is
thinking
complete.
we might actually make
Summoning
just
is
a few
complete.
meat
Summoning
wagons.
is complete. Summoning
And
is complete. Upgrade complete.
They are a little expensive, but we'll make a few of them, and the reason is they're eventually going to be sending tanks, siege tanks, which are fortified.
Research complete.
And that means they're going to take bonus damage against siege attacks,
My
which
life
is what
for
our
Nezul.
meat wagons do.
The damned
So I'm
stand
just going to
ready.
make maybe 1 or 2 meat wagons to put at each spot for now, and we'll see how that helps us.
Where shall my
It
blood
might
be
not even be
spilled?
necessary to have those. They might not do that much, but it's something I want to try.
The Legion has sent hellhounds to aid us. The beasts are yours to command, Death Knight.
Excellent.
What is it now?
All right, we've reached a checkpoint.
At last.
Got
Upgrade
a bunch
complete.
of hellhounds here and a bunch
Finally.
of crypt
The
fiends.
damned stand
I'm
ready.
gonna start making a group 2, which is just gonna be more of these fell stalkers once we get them. Oh, they have mana burn. That's good to know. I should have used that against that wizard. That's okay. We made quick work of him either way. But looks like we have another group coming in here. A group of flyers.
Frostmourne hungers.
The spirit towers should
town
be
is
good
under
and ready
attack.
now. Oh yeah, they're gonna just cut these griffins down. But either way, we'll also send our
last.
griffins over here.
Frostmourne
Simple.
hungers.
Those are upgrading. These will need to be upgraded. And if we can get that gold mine operating
life
again,
for
it's going to be
Nezul.
pretty essential, I think.
Upgrade complete.
Now, I believe we were in, yes, low upkeep, which is not the worst. But I do want to try and avoid high upkeep. So I think most of our defenses are going to be just more ziggurats, because those won't increase our
I
upkeep at
bow
all.
to your will. I wish only to serve.
Take a look. See, our Shredder is really doing good at clearing away those trees, but I might move him. I don't want too many of these trees to get cleared away, because they're also our defense. Oh, there's still a ghoul over there. Let's grab him. We don't need you there. I want you to defend somewhere. So let's focus on these trees back here, and then once he clears those, maybe we'll build another graveyard over, you know. We'll see if he gets to clearing those or not. I don't want to take out too many forests, because again, they're a good
Upgrade
defense
complete.
for us. So let's continue spending money in ways that's not going to increase our upkeep too much. Namely, armor and attack upgrades. And we'll get the disease cloud too, because that will help these meat wagons, of which we have a few now. But yes, they do a lot of siege damage, which I'm hoping is really going to be good against the tanks once they start sending them. Also, is going to be good against the tanks are these chaos attacking units. We have these, and I think we're going to get infernals eventually too, if I remember right.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Okay, let's make sure all of our towers are upgraded to attack, which it looks like they are.
My life for
And-
Nezul. Our town is under attack.
I'm going to start summoning just
Yes,
a few
master.
more ziggurats over.
I gladly
Here.
obey.
Where's that attack coming from?
Research
This side.
complete.
Okay, all right. This is important. This is when we need to start using our units, because they're sending siege stuff our way. We want to make sure that those dwarves don't tear down our ziggurats, although our acolyte is doing his best to keep them good and repaired.
This is more like it.
Research complete.
Okay, we also have these ghouls. So far, no attacks on this side as of yet.
Our forces are under attack.
But there will be. Oh, okay. Griffins coming over. Let's get our Crypt Fiends up there and bring them down. And then let our Hellhounds just absolutely rip them apart. Nicely done.
Finally,
Summoning is complete to your will. Summoning is complete.
Extend
My fate is sealed.
these towers over by another layer
Yes,
or
Master.
2. Well, we're gonna need to get some more resources first, but we can start.
Summoning is complete.
How's old KT doing up here? Just doing his thing. These towers we need to upgrade.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, okay. They're coming in from this way. So let's send in everything we got. And we'll start to upgrade these. We got a bunch of gyrocopters here and a lot of dwarves on this
Research
mission, I've noticed. Sort of surprising considering this is supposed to be, you know, the wizard city. That they're sending so many dwarves to fight us off. You'd expect more,
Summoning
I
is
don't know, more,
complete.
well,
Summoning is complete.
I suppose we killed
Summoning
elves.
is
Couldn't
complete.
we?
Summoning is complete.
They're all dead
this
now.
is more like it.
Summoning is complete.
The
No more
Legion
high
has sent
elves.
hellhounds to aid us. The beasts are yours to command, Death Knight.
Okay, more hellhounds. I am loving it. So let's... Okay, we don't need all of you guys. So we have a group 2 now. Start to make a second control group of those guys, as well as some ghouls. And we can have this group move around as needed. I'm going to kind of put them up over here for now. And again, I'm not making any units. I'm just gonna let it... We're gonna try and stay in low upkeep if we can. They give us units, we'll gladly take them. Upgrade as many of these to spirit towers as it will let us. Which looks like about all of them. We just need to get that last one
I bow to your
upgraded as soon as
will.
it summons in here.
Research complete.
And maybe I'll start putting a few more kind of around the area.
Summoning is complete. Our town is under attack.
Okay.
Frostborn hungers.
Alright, we got a wizard here. And with blizzards, I think we lost an acolyte. So we're going to want to
Upgrade complete.
make another one of them. Because we want to have
Upgrade
an acolyte.
complete.
Did we lose our acolyte over here? No, he's there.
Where shall my blood
We want
be
to make sure we have an
spilled? Our
acolyte at
forces are
each
under
of these
attack.
spots who is
I
ready
bow
and
to
able to
your
repair.
will.
Oh, perhaps we didn't lose that acolyte. Okay. Never mind. We'll waste those resources
Upgrade
on him.
complete.
We'll let this guy repair here, and here comes some griffins to attack our
Upgrade
gold mine.
Last.
Let's just stop them before they can do that.
Frostborn hungers.
Bring them down, boys. And we're gonna pull one of
My
these guys
life
off the
for
gold mine
Nezul.
just for a little while to repair these.
Ah, at last.
They're not close to death, but you know we don't.
Research complete.
We don't want to fall behind over there. Our shredder is doing great at dealing with all this lumber. He's just collecting away.
Thy bidding, master.
Speed things up. I think I'm actually going to build
I gladly
another graveyard
obey.
over here, just to get his drop point a little bit closer. And the nice thing about the undead
Yes,
is you
master.
just summon it and we're already done. All right, we'll get
Our
our
town is under
final
attack.
round of upgrades started
Our
at least.
forces are under attack.
Oh, okay, so here's those siege tanks that I knew were coming. And they are taking, like, almost no damage at all from the towers, but look how much those meat wagons do. The only drawback to the meat wagons is they have a very slow attack, but that's okay, because I think the hellhounds will be just as effective. So, maybe the meat wagons were not the best plan, but they're certainly not going to hurt. I think their only drawback is their speed.
My life for Nezul.
Well, let's get a couple more towers over
Thy
here.
will be done.
And I'm thinking I'm going to kind of do an interesting
Yes, master.
sort of layout here, where I'm gonna kind of have this sort of crescent shape where they'll come in, and I'm hoping that
More gold is
this will
required.
get them, because if we build another road, then I'm worried that then the ones in the back just won't even be able to attack. So I'm hoping this will kind of enable
I
attacks to
bow
keep
to
coming
your
from
will.
all the towers at once.
Summoning is
But
complete.
we also don't want to
My fate
completely
is
close this
sealed.
off, because otherwise Arthas and his men can't get around it. So we'll let those come in before we build any more. I think... where's our acolytes?
My life for
Over.
Nezul. Where shall my blood be
Um,
spilled?
Okay. Are they repairing, or did we lose the
Summoning
one over here?
is
We might have lost the one
is
that was over here.
complete.
I do not see him. What's this
Summoning
gold mine?
is
Okay,
complete.
we're going to be good over there. Let's get another acolyte up here to repair these, as well as build some more eventually.
Summoning is complete.
Now that we have 2 graveyards, we can... Well, it doesn't really matter much at this point. I was going to say we could get
The damned
the rest of that
stand
research
ready.
going really quick, but we're doing fine.
Summoning is complete.
All of these upgraded.
More gold is required. I wish only to serve.
Okay, they're sending in knights. Let's have Arthas and his men get over here and get in on this action. Although the knights are going down very quickly. Oh, they killed our acolyte.
Where shall my
I
blood
don't
be
like
spilled?
that. So we gotta keep an eye out on that. They're gonna be targeting the acolytes now, I think.
At last, the mighty Infernals have been sent to aid us. Rally them quickly, Death Knight. They are yours to command.
Awesome. The Infernals are
Upgrade
amazing.
complete.
If I remember correctly.
Upgrade
Although we are doing
complete.
just
Frostmourne
fine without them,
hungers.
I must say. Arthas gained a level. He's level 9 now, I think.
Speak, fool.
Yes, level 9. Okay. Oh man, look at those guys. They
Research
look really
complete.
cool. And they are very powerful. So we're going to put them over here with Group 2, who collectively are going to be defending kind of this western side,
Our gold
swinging
mine
back
is
and
nearly
forth.
empty.
And Arthas is going to be doing the same thing on the other side here. Just under 10 minutes remaining.
Research complete.
We're doing really good on this mission so far. I've got no worries at all. Actually, remember this mission being much more difficult, but maybe that was just the final push that I'm thinking of, which is going to be pretty big, if I remember.
Thy bidding, master.
So, okay, let's reinforce
Yes,
the
master.
west, the western front,
My fate is sealed.
as much as it would let us. And maybe we'll build
Yes,
a couple over here
master.
too.
My fate is sealed.
The northern side is looking pretty good. It's a little weak on this side, but we have that army there.
Our
And
town is under
if they
attack.
swing down this way, they'll get attacked by these towers, and they're going to have to go by the main towers to get to Kel'Thuzad, which is the main thing that matters. So. All right, over here, it looks as though those are just some dwarves, nothing too dangerous. The meat wagons are actually helping out a little bit. I forgot
Research
about
complete.
that disease cloud they have, which is doing a little bit of damage over time. I suppose I could have gotten some frost.
Summoning is complete.
We don't really need them, but I mean, if you have the option to get some undead
I
dragons,
bow to
why
your
not?
will. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
So I think we will expand
Yes, master.
this front over just a little ways.
Summoning
Thy
is
will be
complete.
done.
Summoning is complete. Summoning
Put
is
6 more
complete.
towers or so over here.
My fate is sealed.
All right, meat wagon needs to move. Let's take a minute. I just want to stop and look at the Infernals. They look seriously good. Like, look really good.
Upgrade complete.
I mean, everything was really good, but these guys in particular look great.
Our town is
The
under
fire
attack.
and the rock and it looks like a skeleton too. Fantastic. Okay, we got a pretty big wave coming in over here.
At last.
We're probably going to lose a tower or two. Oh, we got an even bigger wave coming in behind. So this might be we got actually 2 attacks here. So this, although Arthas is holding his own just fine, I was gonna say this might be a good time to use Arthas' ult.
Frostmourne hungers.
You know what? Why not? You might as well.
Finally.
I'm gonna pull back, let the undead knights move in, and sort of take the brunt of what's going on. Let's actually focus this wizard here. We'll use his mana burn, or one of our mana burns on him, not that that does a lot of damage.
This is more
Right.
like it.
We'll just cut everybody down here.
Ah, at last.
Finish that up on their own. Where was our acolyte on this side?
Our
He may
forces
have
are under
died,
attack.
Thy bidding,
which is
master.
fine because now we have that gold
I
mine has
gladly
been
obey.
completed. We have a bunch of extra acolytes
Yes,
who aren't
master.
doing anything. Well, let's bring some
I
of them
gladly
over
obey.
and just kind of rebuild this defense as much as we can. Let's upgrade a bunch of those towers. We'll have to upgrade these ones down here in a minute.
I bow to your will.
But now we have extra acolytes, so we can send a few,
Thy will be
additional
done.
ones to each spot
Thy bidding,
where things will
master.
need repaired.
My life for
This guy
Ner'zhul.
up in the north. Still a few spots where we haven't even lost our landmines yet. We're doing pretty good.
Frostmourne
Lost a
hungers.
few
forces
guys
are
in
under
that
attack.
last push, but I'm not
Upgrade
worried about
complete.
it. Okay, so we have the Infernals. Let's pull back a little bit, just so the towers can support us here. And then we'll move in and push the attack. Those Infernals are just going to tear these tanks apart. Meat Wagon's going to help as well. Still losing a few towers though, even with all this
is
all
complete.
everything
Summoning
happening.
is complete.
That's just how this
Thy
mission is.
bidding,
Those tanks
master. Summoning is complete.
will tear you apart if you let them. Okay. We are really depleted on resources, so upgrading all of these is going to be a little tricky. But it's okay. We have 4 minutes left.
Our tower is under attack.
Coming in from right up here because of your area units. I'm actually going to have... Nope, not you guys. Arthas is going to come up with his crit fiends.
Last.
And we're going to try and take you down. Even though the towers are doing quite well on their own, we'll just save maybe 1 or 2 of them. Come on, everybody, focus the dwarf. Go.
Frostmourne hungers.
Have
I
a
bow to
idol,
your will.
Send him up to
I
repair
gladly
those.
obey.
We demand additional lumber.
Additional lumber. Where's our shredder? Oh, those are decorative trees. Okay. Well, let's put him to work on getting these ones over here after all. That was my bad. I did not realize he had run out of trees to cut down. I suppose I could cut down these ones over here, but... Don't worry about it. We'll just cut down the ones where he's at. He will harvest those fairly quickly, though. So we should be back in a supply of wood in no time. I believe that the shredders drop off like 200 wood at a time. And the other cool thing about the shredders is if you need to, they're actually quite effective in combat. I mean, look at that. They do 60 damage and
Our
have
town
600
is under
health.
attack.
You know, it's like the equivalent of having a Taran or an Abomination or something.
This is more like it.
Or one of these knights, except they do more damage. So they're slowly chipping away at our defense a little bit with each push. That's okay. They have 2.5 minutes. I don't think they're going to be able to get
hungers.
through our main defense. Just not possible, in my opinion. And not to mention all these guys.
What is it now?
Finally.
Arthas here, he's got so many auras. He's got, like, Unholy Aura, Devotion Aura,
Frostmourne
Brilliance Aura.
hungers.
Upgrade complete.
Very powerful. Alright, so those are all
Upgrade
upgraded.
complete.
I'm expecting a big push any time now. They have less than
More gold is
2
required.
minutes remaining. If they want to make a big push, now would be the time. Maybe they're going to wait with less than a minute left. Give all of our upgrades.
Hold your ground.
We do.
Kel'Thuzad must be defended.
Oh, okay.
This is the hour of our victory.
Arthas is talking like something big is coming. Okay, yeah, this is a pretty big push.
Upgrade complete.
We'll leave these guys over here to hold the line against those knights. We've got a pretty big wave coming in over here. A lot of dead guys already. Okay, this is the push I was waiting for. So Arthas is going to use his ult and call up as many invulnerable undead as we can. And we're just gonna hold out for another 40 seconds, which I think we should be able to do no problem. Let's see, how's the West holding up? Yeah, they're pushing us. Those tanks. But again, we have enough towers that we should definitely be able to hold out for 20 seconds.
Our forces are under attack.
Even if they do get through them, they'd have to get all the way up here and kill
Our
Kel'Thuzad.
town is under attack.
Oh, and look at this. We still have guys here who are not doing anything. They held the line against their own wave. Same with Arthas. Really, the only area where they're making any ground at all is in the west, where I didn't have really anyone over there to defend. So, oh, doesn't matter.
Come forth, Lord Agumon. Enter this world and let us bask in your power. Tremble, mortals, and despair. Doom has come to this world. You have done well, little lich. My plan worked perfectly.
Lord Archimond, all the preparations have been made.
Very well, Tichondrius. Since the Lich King is of no further use to me, you Dreadlords will now command the Scourge.
As you wish, Lord Archimond.
Soon, I will order the invasion to begin. But first, I will make an example of these paltry wizards by crushing their city into the ashes of history.
This has got to be a joke. What happens to us now?
Be patient, young Death Knight. The Lich King foresaw this as well. You may yet have a part to play in his grand design.
Agir, Udal, Nutarus. Agir, Modas, Vetalum. Dalentaro, Ildas, Glaku. Retul Zetharas Amanar, Kutamus. Belar Sumaris, Azaratha, Rakas, Ilkula. Belanora, Mordanos melar, il amor no falos cada.